Traxo is a data aggregation service for the travel industry. We work with suppliers, corporate travel managers, corporations, and also a big, broad ecosystem in the travel industry. Because it is so fragmented, the need for real-time data aggregation and itinerary management is just ever more evident. And all of those players in the travel ecosystem have a need for real-time data. It's very accurate and timely. We started out building up the system and just didn't have the visibility we wanted to. So as we moved to the cloud, we knew we wanted the logs off the host into something outside our data center if we could, searchable, and that all of our team could have access to. Troubleshooting was extremely manual. For a while, it was sufficient to connect to the handful of hosts if we needed to try and track down a problem. We looked at self-hosting like an Elastic, Elk Stack, but that we just didn't want to run that. So that wasn't something that we felt really contributed to our core business. So pretty evident pretty early that we wanted to have those in some other tool. I was interested in using the syslog agent on my hosts to get the data out, whether it's going to a third party or going to our own log aggregation system. And so my search was fairly limited to who can support syslog, who can support other means if I need it, and then what happens to the data once it's there. How useful is it? Can I alert off that if I needed to? Can I see trends on a dashboard, that kind of thing. Engineering and operations working together to look at items that we expect to see in the log from a healthy application versus items that are maybe indicating something's not quite right. So, and also feeding back the system logs to get those off the host into a central data store, again, where we can set up alerts if we need to, and just have a whole record of all the hosts in the system in one place and searchable. Very few challenges. Mostly we wanted to ensure we had a TLS configuration that worked, and that was well documented and easy to do with both a Linux host and the syslog agent that was already there, and the configuration provided by Loggly. So once we plugged that in, our image builder ran, and we had working logs all on the same location, which is very easy onboarding, very easy to get running. To get things going, just a matter of days, fairly easy. Configure and deploy, and then to learn how to utilize the system. So for structured logging, passing JSON data through syslog, Loggly will unpack that for us, and we can then use that to search on individual fields within an otherwise unstructured data stream. So incredibly powerful. We tend to use this search functionality more than anything else. They're able to dial down to a particular region or host and look at the stream of logs from their application. And then aside from that, having the alerts that are generated only from logs, we can set up alerts and feed those back into the same tools that we use for visibility, Slack and PagerDuty, that kind of thing. Loggly is definitely meeting the objectives, and I would say exceeding them. I don't have to think about a lot. I know it's there, I know it's up, and I know my logs are going to be there within just a few seconds. So that's pretty ideal for a product that we use and depend on to be up when we're not. The benefits to us for a log management solution: dramatically increased visibility. All of our team members have access to it and know how to run it. The ability to search down to individual applications or look at a bigger picture, very, very powerful. The time to resolve any incident, we feel like has gone down because of that. And along with that is a support cost too that go with managing our customer expectations during an incident or just everyday use. We're happy to know that our logs are off-site and archived for compliance reasons, searchable and serve well in an audit capacity. That just, in our mind, contributes to time to market, lower costs, and better customer service all around.